All of a sudden you got a mob ties room, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. That's where I'm at with it, nigga. Take it how you want to take it, nigga. Stay your ass over in the mob ties. Playing no games about nothing.
This specifically reads, Meech plans to head to St. Louis, not Meech heads to St. Louis. Keeping in mind that episode 5, both Meech and T planned to head to St. Louis also before their plans were interrupted. But assuming Meech does make it to St. Louis this episode, he plans to link up with Jay Pusha and his brother Carter. Meech met Jay Pusha and Carter during Jack the Rapper. He first saw them walking into Platinum Palace when Greeny told Meech that he was a blind man. He could smell money. Meech then used Greeny to send the St. Louis crew party favors. This caused Jay Pusha to seek out Meech the next day at Jack the Rapper, letting him know that he's a hustler and that he dabbles in a little bit of everything. And his brother Carter told Meech that his brother Jay Pusha was about to lock down the biggest project in the Lou.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call, you may begin speaking now.
I don't know Terry White personally. A lot of my friends, a good friend of mine by the name of Kenny from Atlanta, one of the first guys who introduced us to Atlanta, me and Meech and T. Kenny Miles, good friend of his. Terry White became something of interest to us because when we got the profile of the, let me start that back over. When you have an accuser as a CI, a confidential source, as in Tammy Cowins, they have to give you her whole profile, who she previously cooperated against.
Oh.
Feel me?
Uh-huh.
And this is how the name Terry White came about. So after I made a few phone calls around Atlanta, I found out that he was a player out of Atlanta, money getting nigga. As it concerns her, he was, to my understanding, it's an old game that niggas run in real estate. Like I said, I flip houses my whole life, so I know all the tricks of the trade.
Uh-huh.
But so what guys would do is get young ladies to purchase a home with the promise that he's going to put a tenant in it. He's going to put a tenant in the house to pay the note.
Okay.
In return for the young lady buying the house, which will be overpriced. Eventually, homes. What usually happens, those properties goes into foreclosure. So what happened with her was she did the deal with him, which is illegal. This is illegal to do. Where she was promised something like $20,000. So I guess she got her money, but she was looking for a relationship with this guy, Terry White.
Oh.
She came to Terry. This is where she testified in open court. She came to Terry White's home, and he had another young lady there. And Terry just told her, "Get the fuck on. This is my woman here." And she picked up the phone and called the FBI, and that's what happened.
And she cooperated against him.
Against Terry White, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she wasn't in any trouble again. The government knew nothing about this, but she felt that she was slighted by him or tricked by him. But it really what triggered it was the relationship him having with the other woman.
Wow.
And so in the process, she had told the government about some warehouse properties that he was bragging about. And when they went to those properties, they found hundreds of pounds of marijuana. So that's how he ended up getting the fraud charge and a drug charge of marijuana.
Oh, so they gave him a fraud charge for the house, too.
For the home, yeah, for the house.
Damn.
So this is why Terry White's name is in the paperwork, to explain that to your audience.
This call is from a federal prison.
But I do think there's a good chance that Jay Pusha will be the link connecting Meech to J-Bo in the future. For those who are wondering who those characters are based off and want to dig more into the BMF story, look into the names Magic and Cuffy, who are also BMF members located in St. Louis.